Hi Gemini, welcome in. Thank y'all so much for joining, and thank you for liking the video, as it does help the algorithm of my channel. If you could take a few moments to read the description box. If you have any questions, you can find the answers down there. But as always, only take the messages that resonate. There are a lot of you out there, so it's impossible that every single one of you are going through the same situations. So just take the messages how they resonate. All right, we're going to start by pulling you an angel number. Angel number 3. Somebody finds you to be charismatic, Gemini. Okay, you could be seeing threes. 333 is going to be significant. Me as a reader, so the number 3 talks about focusing on your mind, body, and soul. So you could be doing this at this time, or your guides are wanting you to focus on your mind, body, and soul. Focus less on any sort of problems, okay, and focus more on yourself, your mind, body, and soul. Okay, but again, the way you express yourself, Gemini, comes across as, you know, to other people as you being very charismatic. Something about you being very skilled at communication, expressing your thoughts. This also talks about creative pursuits, but it's basically saying that you're able to get others on board with your ideas, okay? What else? What else? I think there's somebody here that sees that. Let's see. Okay. My cats are acting a fool this morning, so they may interrupt the reading. So I apologize in advance. Okay. You have cassette, you have camera, and you have stabbed in the back. Okay. You can't trust somebody around you. I just want to point that out. Who is this? 3 of Pentacles, a friend, or, you know, someone you work with. 3 of Swords, Don't trust anyone with any sort of information, Gemini. We have the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords. I don't like paranoid people. I don't like causing any sort of paranoia. But it does look like there may be someone that you want to trust that is capable of stabbing you in the back. 8 of Wands with some type of communication. So here's the thing. And I feel like Geminis may struggle with this, but here I feel like you may communicate something that's going on in your life to someone, or you may be tempted to do that, possibly a coworker with the 3 of Pentacles. The problem here is I feel like there is going to be, it's going to get lost in translation some way, somehow. So it's basically like what you say to this person is going to be really embellished, or, you know, it's going to go in one ear and then they're going to get it all, they're going to get it all tangled. I feel like somebody here is going to be gossiping about you, Gemini, if you give them the ammo for it. And again, the 3 of Swords tells me I don't think this person even is going to be sharing accurate information. I heard filler, 4 of Swords, exactly. So this is the kind of person that's like when they get bored, when they don't have anything going on in their own life, or they have nothing to say, they want to bring up things that are going on in your life, Gemini. They want, you're the topic of discussion, because I feel like it's when this person, again, 4 of Swords, they have nothing else going for them, so they talk about you. Now, we do have camera here, and we have cassette. So these are 2 cards indicating somebody reminiscing about your connection. This is a whole nother person. Ace of Pentacles. Could be a fairly new connection, though. Something that has never gotten off the ground. 6 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Cups. Really confusing situation. Gemini, there's going to be a situation that comes towards you where, you know, you're going to recognize a pattern in your relationships, or you're going to recognize some sort of pattern, especially when it comes to your romantic relationships. And the Seven of Cups, I feel like you're a little confused on it, but you know that there's potential to grow in this situation. So it's only going to resonate with a few of you, but there's something about learning something from the past and applying that lesson to anyone new that comes into your life. This is a cycle that's that either has recently presented itself to you, or it's like a lesson that is coming back into your life, Gemini, possibly in a different form, or there's definitely some sort of repeated lesson coming in with the cassette. Okay. And this lesson is going to keep replaying out in your life until you apply what you learned to the situation. That's how I'm getting it. So take it if it resonates. What is the advice? They're telling me that if you meditate and do some shadow work, Gemini, you're going to be able to maneuver around this a little bit better. If you want, I just feel like there's a repeated pattern that keeps occurring in your life, and it's about to show up again. You're going to recognize it for what it is, but it's also very tempting to act out an old scenario. But your guides are wanting you to stop and think before you impulsively take action toward a situation that is very tempting. What is Gemini's advice? The Chariot. Okay, and then we have the King of Wands. Don't let anything get in the way of your... Okay, then we have the Death card. Gemini, don't let anyone get in the way or distract you from your pursuit. You're trying to pursue something. It could be a creative project, or some of you guys could be quite literally trying to change your physical appearance with the King of Wands, but there's a goal you have, and you had this similar goal in the past. And it's like when you started going after this goal, something came in and tried to distract you from it. And I'm not quite sure how that scenario played out, but it's like the same situation's coming right back in. So your first piece of advice is to not let anything take you off course, not let anything distract you from what it is you're trying to accomplish. And the Death card at the bottom of the deck looks like a transformation to me. There may be situations that keep playing itself out every time you try to grow. And it's like these situations come in and try to prevent you from fully growing. It's very interesting. All right, single Geminis. This is just if you're single or you're technically single, loosely involved, what have you. Y'all, Luna is at it today. I don't know if y'all can hear her, but if you can, I'm sorry. She's very vocal sometimes when she's playing with her toys. And there's nothing I can do about that. Luna. Honey. You can click to the timestamp if you're watching this after the live. Luna. Oh my God. Okay, they're out there chasing each other. Okay, Gemini. Sorry, my videos are unedited. I like to keep it just as it is. Okay. Who's coming toward the single Gemini? Who's coming toward the single Gemini? Could be another Gemini for some of y'all, but the Lovers is coming towards you. This card, Gemini, is your perfect match. Your perfect match. They could have Gemini in their chart, okay? They don't have to. Interesting. Queen of Cups. They're going to make you feel some type of way, Gemini. They're going to have you all up in your feelings. Oh my, the Knight of Cups. What is going on with you, Gemini? Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Sun. Somebody really likes you. The King of Pentacles. This person is well established. Okay. They definitely have a good head on their shoulders. The King of Pentacles is disciplined. Very sure of themselves. Okay, male or female, doesn't matter. Very charming person coming towards you, Gemini, and they're going to have you in your feelings. Okay, I feel like they're going to have you feeling pretty good. Okay, they're going to have you feeling pretty good. All the butterflies, Gemini. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Gemini. Not a Gemini feeling something. How does this person see Gemini? The sun, again. That's Leo. Okay, oh my God. 6 of Wands. They said, you have my full attention, Gemini. Dang. This is a good reading. Let's see. All right. How do they feel? How do they feel? The Star. Get out. There's already... Okay, I don't know. You're all on different timelines. So either you have already met this person or this is what's to come. How you're going to know who this person is, Gemini, is it's just going to feel meant to be. I don't know how else to say it, but it's just going to feel meant to be. At least in this person's eyes. You know, there's definitely something really special and unique. They see it. Look at this. The Emperor. The Page of Cups. I feel like this person has been looking for something unique, or they've been looking for life partner material. And I feel like they see that in you, Gemini. They see that in you. Okay, what are their next actions? My. Y'all, are y'all seeing this? Do y'all see what I see? Gemini? Do y'all see what I see? If you don't, look. If you can safely look at this reading, look at this. You have somebody coming toward you, Gemini. It's an instant connection. It's an instant connection. And how you're going to know who this person is they have you in your feelings. They have you feeling all the butterflies. They have you feeling good about yourself. Oh my God, I don't know how to explain this, y'all, without getting too cheesy. But their next actions, the 4 of Wands, they want to establish some type of connection here. 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, the 9 of Cups. I feel like they could get a little concerned if there's other people in your energy, Gemini. 5 of Wands can be an energy of like jealousy, but the 9 of Cups is here. So it's kind of like they want to claim you. They want to claim you, Gemini. They don't want anyone else having you. Okay. We got Aquarius, Leo, Gemini's here. We got water here. Anything else? Anything else that Gemini needs to know about this person? Anything else? The Devil. You're going to get obsessed, Gemini. You're going to become obsessed with this person. What's Gemini's advice? Obsessed is a strong word, but let's just say I'm dramatic. All right, if you're going to be here, just know I'm dramatic with my wording. And tarot is in itself dramatic. The Devil, you're going to be instantly attached to this person when you feel something. I'm not saying the moment they get you in your feelings, Gemini, you're going to be attached. What's Gemini's advice? The Chariot. Keep your distance. Give it some space, Gemini. especially if you do start to feel attached. I think every connection needs to have a little bit of that healthy distance. And if you feel like you're starting to, now you do what you want to do. I'm just reading what the cards say. If you start to feel obsessive over someone or overly attached, Gemini, I feel like you need to get in your car and you need to leave. Maybe literally, okay? I'm just kidding. That was kind of a joke. But the Chariot talks about giving it some space. The Chariot talks about having some discipline, willpower. Okay. Judgment. Use good judgment. Gemini, recognize the red flags in people too. I'm not saying this person has any red flags. I don't see that at all. I'm going to pull a card for their personality. But your advice, Judgment, the Chariot. I feel like when you got your sights set on something, Gemini, you tend to want to go after it full force in your little Gemini way. Okay? But your guides are saying you really need to make sure you take a step back and actually see the situation for what it is. Make sure you know who this person is before you proceed or pursue or whatever it is you're wanting to do, Gemini. Use good judgment, okay? Tell me more. The High Priestess, Pisces, Queen of Wands. Not a whole lot of communication with the High Priestess, okay? But there's definitely a strong attraction. There could be very little communication with the High Priestess. But trust your intuition, Gemini. Trust your intuition and stay focused. Okay, remember what the first spread was in this reading. Your guides are wanting you to remain focused on something that you're trying to accomplish. Don't let anything distract you. Okay, don't let anything distract. What is this person's personality like? What's their personality like? The King of Swords. They could be an air sign. That's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Page of Swords. They definitely like to know all there is to know about a person, okay? This person does not like to make heart overhead decisions. Okay, they're very curious by nature. There's something here about a researcher, or the King of Swords can also be like, it's kind of like a, how do I want to say that? Like a supervisor. This person could be a supervisor of some kind, but the King of Swords, Page of Swords for their personality. They're just very smart. A lot of intelligence, a lot of integrity. They don't make quick decisions, that's for sure. Very strong-minded. The Strength card. Queen of Swords. They're looking for someone who is just as intellectually... Or they're looking for someone who is just as intellectual as they are. Sorry, I can't talk when I'm reading tarot. They're looking for someone with a strong mind, someone with strong values, someone who's not afraid to express themselves, someone who has curiosity about them, a willingness to learn. What the heck? So they're just kind of looking for a perfect match here. Okay, their personality type, they got a good head on their shoulders, Gemini. And you know, you're a Gemini, so there's something about their mind that you're attracted to. Okay, we got Pisces here, fixed energy, which is Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Cancer, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini. A lot of signs. But I'm reading for a lot of you, so okay. Okay, then. We're going to move on to the new person. This is if there's already someone new in your life. I'm going to leave it up to y'all to establish who is who and what is what. Okay. Okay, so the new person, 10 of Wands, the Devil. Capricorn is here. Somebody could have a Capricorn rising or a Capricorn placement. Capricorn moon. 5 of Cups. Well, dang. They're not very optimistic about this. I'm just going to keep it, hold on. What the heck? I thought I blocked that person. Anyway. Yeah, they're not very optimistic about the challenges that are ahead of you two. So the new person, I mean, this is the new person. 10 of Wands, the Devil, the 5 of Cups. There's already some sort of obstacle in the way of this connection, and they're not very optimistic about getting through it. The Devil is a card of being stuck or codependent to something. 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles talks about stability. King of Cups. 8 of Wands. You know, this new person, the King of Cups, it's a very interesting energy for a new person, Gemini. I feel like this person is still holding on to either something else, or they think you are. 2 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. 22, 28, 24, 25. All these numbers could be significant. Doesn't have to be, though. It's general. 2s in general. 2, 2, 2. It's telling me they think you have options. It's telling me that they could possibly be seeing you tied down to a situation or dealing with another person. But what's so interesting, you know, communication coming out with the 8 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, King of Cups. This person is also holding on to something that makes them feel good about themselves, or Knight of Swords, 9 of Cups. I have to be real. I don't think you and this new person have any sort of stability. There's no stability here whatsoever. As a matter of fact, there's a pretty big wedge in between the both of you. There's a pretty big obstacle here. And it's telling me they're trying to understand their emotions. They, of course, could be communicating these emotions to someone that's close to them to try to help them find some sort of stability in the situation, because I do feel like they don't want to get ahead of themselves here. So they could be communicating with the 8 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles to someone they trust. The Knight of Swords, the 9 of Cups, they don't want to get ahead of themselves. It's almost like this person is starting to feel like, well, Gemini is too good to be true, because the situation is too good to be true. Gemini is one, either dealing with someone else, or, you know, the 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. This could be a long distance connection with the 2 of Wands. You two could be far away from each other, but they definitely see you as someone that is a long shot. Okay, it's a long shot. And the Knight of Swords, they don't want to jump to any sort of conclusions, though, either. Let's see. How do they see Gemini right now? How do they see Gemini? They see you as the Knight of Wands, so they see you as a player, Gemini. I'm just gonna keep it real. Four of Swords. That you're playing the field. You're not ready to... Okay, they could see, you know, they definitely see as there's other competitors or other suitors. I don't feel like this person wants to compete for your attention, Gemini. There's an attraction there. Queen of Wands. Wow. We got a Knight of Wands, Queen. Somebody, you could be older than this person or vice versa. The Fool. Five of Pentacles. They see you as wanting a passionate new beginning, Gemini. But the Five of Pentacles, you seem withdrawn. Or like you're solely focused on one thing. You're not really giving much emotionally to the connection, Gemini. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. The Emperor, yeah. Kind of. Somebody's definitely older than the other. The Emperor. Six of Wands. Gemini, this person kind of sees you as getting a lot of attention elsewhere with the Six of Wands. The Emperor, they see you as someone who could possibly have a very large ego as well. It doesn't look like a safe bet to them, is what it's telling me. Nine of Wands. Yeah, they don't trust the situation with the Nine of Wands. Let's see. How do they feel about Gemini? That's just how they kind of see you in the situation. How do they feel about Gemini? How do they feel about Gemini? They feel attracted to you with the Ace of Wands. They feel like this has great potential. That's so interesting. Considering how they saw you. So there is a strong attraction there. Again, the beginning of your reading was talking about somebody seeing you as very charismatic. So they are drawn to your energy. The King of Cups. Yeah, wow. I feel this person's just trying to understand the way they feel. They're trying to understand why they're so attracted to you, or they're just trying to understand the connection. They're afraid of being betrayed or making the wrong choices. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords. You know, they're slowly moving towards you, kind of assessing the situation, watching it. Page of Swords, Seven of Swords, Ten of Wands. Yeah, there's definitely a fear of being betrayed by you, Gemini. Ace of Swords, the Star, and then the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups in this deck, it says friendship. I feel like that's what needs to happen here. Okay, I feel like there needs to, one, Ace of Swords, in order to get clarity into actually how you two actually form a bond and get to know each other versus just having this strong infatuation of each other, is what I'm thinking they want to do. And that's also the advice here. So yeah, you know, they feel positively about you, and there's an attraction they have for you. But they need more clarity before they can make an honest decision here with what they want to do about this. We have fire, water, air, especially Aquarius. Could be any person, any sign. Okay, moving on to the past person. So, for those of you that have been asking, the past person is anybody that you have established a past with. Okay, there's already some history between the both of you. I'm going to leave it up to you guys to decide what reading is for you and what reading is not for you. So always just trust your own intuition. It's not going to resonate every time because, I mean, there's a lot of y'all, and it's pretty much impossible for every single one of you to be going through the same thing. Okay, let's see. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Can you guys see me? Is it frozen? I'm gonna have to check that out. It says there's an error. Okay, but let me know if you can see me. Or see me and hear me. Past person, past person. Who is this past person? Knight of Wands. They're impulsive. Okay. Always looking for the next adventure. Ten of Wands. Stressed you out. I feel like you carried extra burden in this situation. Just it didn't work out. And I feel like it didn't work out because one, somebody's player ways, or somebody just was non-committal in general, or they just didn't work well with you. Three of Pentacles. Or they wouldn't cooperate. Very challenging connection. Look at this. Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. More disagreements, more struggles than anything else. Okay. How does this person see Gemini? Some of you guys could have met this person at the workplace with the Three of Pentacles, but it doesn't have to necessarily be that. You could have showed up at their place of employment or vice versa. Let's see. How do they see Gemini currently? Judgment card. That you're indifferent. So that tells me they're watching you. King of Wands. You could be an entrepreneur. King of Wands is an entrepreneur. Judgment card is answering, an inner calling, or, it's kind of finding yourself in a way. So whether you're an entrepreneur or not doesn't matter. I feel like you had a vision that you may have discussed with this person for your life or your career. And they may have seen you establish that, or they may have seen you accomplish that, okay? Something that you used to talk about with this person, your ambitions. It's almost like this person sees you as doing it. Okay? I'm also getting like, this person does think about calling you or texting you. Page of Swords. They do keep tabs on you. That's how they know it with that Page of Swords. Four of Cups. This is the kind of person that acts like that you don't exist anymore, but they actually spy on you quite a bit. Could be talking about you with others or asking around about you. Let's see. How do they feel? How do they feel? They just feel like the situation really changed really quickly. They think that you kind of just sprung back from this, that you bounced back very quickly. Whether you did or not, they think you just got over it very quickly. I also, when they talk about you to other people, Gemini, they tell people you were toxic. They tell people that they blame you for how the situation unfolded with this devil. Whoa. Capricorn's here. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah, they say you were manipulative. Gemini. This person blames you. Okay, and when they talk about you to other people, they tell other people and themselves that you had them stuck in a situation they didn't want to be in. You manipulated them into some sort of contract or some sort, Three of Pentacles can also be a contract, but the Tower. They just feel like you created a lot of chaos in their life, a lot of upheaval. And it was sudden. It was brought on suddenly. So they're not going to think about all the times, all the times that, you know, you tried to work it out with them with the Three of Pentacles. They're not going to think about all the times you were there. They're not going to think about all the chances you gave. When they reflect on this, Gemini, all they can see is how you were selfish, how you manipulated them, how you suddenly caused chaos in their life, and they think that you just moved on with ease, and you don't even, they think that you just completely moved on from them very quickly. The interesting thing is they still want to talk to you. The reason why they don't reach out is because the Two of Swords, the Hermit, Virgo energy. They think you would ghost them. For some of you, this person left you on red, or they ghosted you, and so they feel a sense of power in that. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, they just kind of see the situation as a stalemate. And they think you're greedy. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. That's how the message is coming out, Gemini. Is there anything that was very specific, okay? We have Virgo here. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, more Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, fixed energy. So for the Geminis that didn't resonate with that, we're going to get another message. So if that just did not make a lick of sense to you, let's see. These cards are not wanting to shuffle. I need to get some new decks. Okay. What happened with this past person in Gemini? Six of Cups, the Devil. A trauma bond, guys. Nine of Wands. You two formed a very quick attachment to each other. There's a lot of similarities, Six of Cups. I think you had similar childhoods that really bonded you two together, whether you realize it or not. The pain from your past bonded with the pain from their past, Gemini. That's why you felt so connected to this person. How do they see Gemini right now? Two of Cups. They want to come after you, Gemini. Yeah, Page of Cups. This person has like a spontaneous urge to come rushing in to have some sort of heart-to-heart conversation with you. The Empress. Six of Wands. Gemini. They think you've grown or outgrown them. Oh my gosh. The Lovers. Five of Cups. They know they disappointed you. Judgment. Gemini, this person wants to call you. Okay? They think that there's still something here. What's Gemini's advice? Ace of Swords. Hear what they have to say. But don't get in your head about it. Don't get stuck in somebody's... Know the difference between fantasy and reality is the Ace of Swords. I feel like there's going to be some closure brought in from a situation. Page of Swords, Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles. I have to say, Gemini, this person thinks you've outgrown them, and it looks like you have. There is emotion there. Like they want to have a heart-to-heart conversation. They want to get closure. They miss you. You know, I feel like there is a lingering energy of you possibly still thinking about them or reminiscing about when you two first, reminiscing about when things were good. But the Nine of Wands is like you still don't trust the situation. Or like the trust has been broken. So there's like no trust there. And if there's no trust, there's no relationship. No healthy relationship. The Devil's here. It's a very unhealthy type of situation. I also feel like this person is wondering if you have moved on to another connection, or maybe for some of you, they've actually witnessed it with their own eyes with the Page of Swords. Okay, it says, I hide my feelings and I still have feelings for you. Yeah, somebody feels like they need to talk with you, have a heart-to-heart. Okay. I don't know how to feel. So they need to sort out their feelings, and how they think they can do this is by communicating with you, Gemini. Somebody can't move on from the situation because they don't have clarity or closure. What are their next actions toward Gemini? Seven of Wands, very defensive though. 10 of Cups, the Chariot. Is it possible that somebody else is in another connection or another location and that's why they can't come toward you? The Fool. Yeah, keep saying over and over, this is contradictory. Like, this person wants to take a leap of faith and come towards you, but there's something preventing that from happening, whether it be a location issue or actually them having another family. Messy, messy. We have fixed energy, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. Libra is here. Aries is here. Cancer. Capricorn, Gemini, more Libra, Taurus, water. Okay, we're going to do all signs, their sign. So that's if you're dealing with this sign. Again, thank you guys so much for liking the video. I really appreciate it. I hope this gave you guys some clarity. Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. Judgment came out, Gemini. Some of you guys need to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the situations you've put yourself in. Forgive yourself for not trusting your intuition. You know, definitely reflect on the past, but don't live in that reflection. I feel like it's time to just forgive yourself for mistakes maybe you have made, is what your guides are wanting to say to you. Aries through Pisces. Let's see. If you're dealing with an Aries, they're going to be held back. I'm getting this Aries does not have the courage to come forward. Six of Pentacles. You know, they want to give to the situation, but I feel like the Aries was a breadcrumber anyway. The Aries was stringing you along. If you're dealing with a Taurus, I don't see any movement happening with that situation. It's going to be on pause. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they miss you. Six of Cups. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they want a commitment, a real commitment, okay? If you're dealing with a Leo, why the 10 of Wands? Hierophant. Well, the challenge between that is there's somebody else in the picture. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they want to come toward you. This Virgo has secret feelings, hidden feelings for you. If you're dealing with a Libra, there's too much conflict for this to work out right now. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they want to pursue this. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they're invested. The Sagittarius tells themselves that they're going to keep their guard up, but they're already invested in the situation. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, why the Wheel of Fortune? The Star. The Capricorn's feelings are turning in a positive direction. They definitely want to come towards you to either repeat a situation or they just feel really drawn to you. Some of you guys might be dealing with a new Capricorn. An Aquarius wants to say they're sorry. Pisces, a player. Player. All right, everybody. I hope this gave you some clarity, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.